everybody. This is Executive Sales Manager Trish Bertucci here in San Diego, and I'm sitting here with one of our newest managers here in San Diego, Dillon Roman, and he's 19 and he's already a rock star, and I just wanted him to share some of his story and basically why he jumped in on the movement that we have going here for Stop the Stress and Struggle. So Dillon, go ahead and explain to us who's Dillon.
Just a young kid out of California. I have a car hobby, a really bad car hobby. I'm always spending money on my cars. I'm always looking for that extra buck to help around the house or do something to where I can put something new in my car. Just staring at my car sometimes, it needs something new. I skate a lot. I go to skate parks and stuff. I do anything that keeps me occupied, keeps me doing something.
So regular 19-year-old kid, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Good. So, Dillon, what did you do before Fhtm came across your path?
Before Fhtm, I was a mechanic at a shop. I worked at 2 or 3 different shops. I always worked for somebody, and I just didn't I always got into it kind of with the bosses and stuff like that. They always wanted something done a certain way, but their way to me just wasn't the way I wanted to do something. If I can do it shorter in a faster amount of time, I'll do it my way. And just dealing with other people and having to just stress all day, actually going home and having something to complain about, that's just something not me. I want to do something myself.
And what do you see Fhtm giving you for your future?
Fhtm, I see opportunities. The reason why I like being a mechanic is because there's going to be cars. There's cars everywhere, and people need help with their cars. Cars need to be fixed, but these days people don't want to pay the price it costs in order to fix a car. They want to do a cheaper route. They want to try and do it themselves and then bring it to you, and you just got spaghetti in the engine bay you're looking at. I really want to help people. Help people change their lives. I want to help people get back on their feet. People who are struggling to pay bills and stuff like that. People who are struggling to just put food on the table for their kids. It's hard to see, it's hard to, I don't ever want to be in that situation.
And just touch a little bit on, since we're talking about stress and struggle, talk about a little bit of your childhood and you growing up and what you've seen and how you want to change that for other moms out there that have had to raise their children either on their own or in hard situations.
Me growing up, I moved around a lot. I was born in Alaska and I went to Georgia. My father was military, so we always had some pretty good income coming in. But, now that I'm older, I see the sacrifices that my dad made. My dad, gave me the car enthusiast hobby, and he would sacrifice, to buy something for his car to get me, clothes for school or something like that, or my mom would have to scrape the jar. We'd have a change jar or something that every time it filled up I got to get something new. Just seeing that, before, money wasn't an issue, but now once you kind of start to, your parents start to push you out of your house, you're trying to be on your own, you're trying to buy groceries for yourself so that your parents don't really have to spend that extra buck. Just seeing that change in a way, it really moves me, to see that my parents made a lot of sacrifices for me to have food on the table, to do fun stuff, and to go to Boomers or something. They really made a lot of sacrifices, and I've seen families that are really struggling, families that are just trying to make ends meet, living paycheck to paycheck, and I don't want to be that way. I don't want to see people living paycheck to paycheck with the Bertuccis here. I've seen them from being all the way up to the top, going back down to the bottom, having a hard time to put food on the table and stuff, and having to get help, and it's heartbreaking.
So now you see how we can go out there and we can help other people, and we're excited to have you guys join us, especially being that new Generation X. So what do you think that you can go out there, or what do you know that you can go out there and do, and how are you going to plan to move forward and help other people?
I have a lot of friends working day-to-day jobs, 5 days a week, doing 8 to 9 hours and stuff like that, and they're only making minimum wage, and they can't move out on their own. California living is really expensive. Gas was almost $5 at one time just to drive around to your friend's house, And on my car, I can only go to point A and point B about 5 times before I'm out of gas. You you don't want to see, and no parent wants to see their kid struggle. No parent wants to see, their kid have a hard time. They always, want to give that helping hand, and this kind of gives an opportunity for parents to help out their kids, and also for kids my age to get out of the house, get on their own. Why not work for yourself? It's this opportunity that I was given is just so mind-blowing.
Awesome. Well, thank you very, very much for talking to us. I know you guys are going to be the youngest six-figure group out there. So you guys remember that name, Dillon Roman. He's going to be out there. He's going to be original here real quick. Thank you again for taking a moment to join in this movement with us to stop the stress and struggle.
No problem, guys.